Yes, people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Gash Talks Football. Weekly routine. We're going to go through the three things that we learned from Aston Villa 0, Arsenal 2, and my thing just disappeared. Right, we're back. But before we get into it, make sure you are like, sub, and sharing the content around. Not too far of 160, so let's get that going as quick as possible. Now, look, we beat Aston Villa 2-0. Was it comfortable? No. Were we getting run ragged in midfield? Yes, and that is the first thing that we learned. So our midfield needs to fix up instantly. Declan Rice and Thomas Partey were getting run ragged by Morgan Rogers. I watched bits of the game back, and Declan Rice did not know whether he was coming or going. Thomas Partey, he got the goal, but I think that's tricked a lot of people into thinking that he's had a good performance. He didn't. He was terrible. And the goal sort of made things a bit better for him. But look, they both got to fix up because we've got, I think, Brighton at home next, and they just come off the back of beating Manchester United. We've also got Man City and Tottenham back to back, along with the other Champions League games after the international break. So, especially when we go away from home to those places, we've got to hope our midfield is solid because I like Morgan Rogers. I think he's a decent player, but imagine what the likes of Gundogan, Bissouma, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, what they're all going to do to this midfield if we don't fix up. And speaking of fix up, I think I said this last week, and the second thing we're going to get into, Martinelli's got to fix up instantly, or he's got to go. And when I say go, I mean go from the club. Look, when Unai Emery was our manager, he was playing Gabriel Martinelli up front, and those of you that remember Martinelli up front, he was very, very good. I think he scored 10 goals in his first 10 games, something stupid like that. There was a stat that went around on Twitter the other day, and I'm not saying it's just Arteta's fault that why Martinelli's been awful recently, because you can even see Martinelli's lacking confidence himself. But look, when Emery had him up front, he was very, very good, and maybe, look, Arteta may have to look into that by putting Martinelli up front, which he probably won't do because he'll obviously prefer Kai Havertz, or whenever he wants to play Gabriel Jesus when he's fit. So it looks like if Martinelli doesn't fix up this season as soon as possible, he is probably going to have to go, and it's probably for the best because he can't have 2 seasons playing the way he has been playing since the start of the last one. And final thing that we clearly learned from that game is we're still not ready for the transfer window. We're still not ready from the transfer window to carry on with the new season. At the time of recording this, it is the 25th of August. The transfer window closes on the 1st of September, and we're still lacking in centre back, well, not centre back depth, centre midfield depth. Still lacking in a backup to Saka, lacking in a striker, and lacking the number 10 because Fabio Vieira has just gone back to Porto on loan. I'm glad that he's gone because he's terrible, but it's clearly that we need more in that position, and the fact that we let Emil Smith-Rowe go to Fulham. But look, will we fix it? No. We're just going to have to hope and pray that we do something this season because, like I said in my last video, one difficult away game down in this little run, Tottenham and Man City to go, and I'm hoping we get 9 points out of 9. I think we'll get about 7 at best. I think we'll probably beat Tottenham most likely, and then draw at the Etihad, or maybe even lose at the Etihad. We don't know. But the fact that Man City typically don't start the season that well, we've got to take advantage of that going up to the Etihad. But let me know what you think of the things that I've said in today's video, what you thought of the game overall last night. If you are new, hitting that subscribe button. If you've already been here, hitting that like button, sharing the content around, and I'll see you lot in my next video.